Just across the Cumberland River from those neon lights of Broadway, we welcome you inside Nissan Stadium here in Nashville. All right, just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy. The 30. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Throwing right away on the game's first play. That one knocked away and incomplete.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down. They'll look to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. Third down stop sets up fourth down. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. We'll try again here. Second and 10. Willis to throw. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain. What can they do here on third down and 7? Willis. Open man, right side. He's got it. A gain of 17 yards. That's good for a Colts first down. On the handoff, it's Robinson. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Now off the bootleg. He'll look to throw here. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
1st and 10. A give, and here comes Robinson. And he will carry his offense to the red zone. Inside the 20-yard line, a pickup of 9. Second and a yard. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3. That is Ferguson in motion. Here's Willis. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Indy. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year.
And that was just a great drive. Really from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm. Mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Here's a first carry for their running back. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll try to run for it.
Yeah, he's trying to make the best of a bad situation here, Mike. Nothing open downfield. He thinks he can tuck it and get it with his legs. He ends up out of bounds, short of the first.
And a fair catch called for and taken. They're backed up to their own 7. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And this will be good enough for a first down. Tackle made up near the 23. 1 quarter in the books. It's the Colts out to the early lead. We're back in Music City after this. On first down, right back to Robinson. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. They'll go again with Robinson. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Here comes 3rd and 6. Now Willis. He's got a man. It's McLaurin. And he'll wind up out of bounds past the 45-yard line. Willis now to throw. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Working across the field, there's McLaurin. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. Throwing is Willis. Looking middle, and he's got downs. And he's in. Josh Downs. Touchdown, Colts. Extra point attempt to come here. It's up and good. And the Colts move out on top, 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. His drive will start on the ground. And a short pickup to about the 30. Second down and 8. Throwing now from the gun. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
He'll drop to throw. Now he takes off.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Going to try to pick up the 1st down with his own read. 1:58 to go in the 1st half of play. We're back to Nashville in a moment. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Back to throw. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
He'll try and get there on the ground.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down. There's an old saying in golf, Mike, that when you're on the green, never up, never in. In this case, the ball's on target. It just didn't have enough steam to get there. Winds up no good.
To throw, here's Willis. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, considering how this offense has played in the first couple possessions, I'm surprised that one wasn't completed. It seems like that's the first miss of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Continue to build on this momentum because so far they've come out hot in this one.
Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Throwing, Willis. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Throwing, Willis. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. The Colts now going to send out their field goal unit. This will be a 48-yard attempt. And he missed it. It's no good. And this will stay a 2-possession game.
Man, that would have been such a nice boost for this group going into halftime. The snap was good. The hold was good. He just couldn't quite get it through the uprights.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this first half.
14. Titans nothing.
Drop out now. It's ridiculous. Take him out. Garbage. What is this? Why does this have to happen?
All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. On the return is Rodgers. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. To throw is Willis. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll begin here on the ground. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7. Second down and 3. They'll stick with him again. He's going to have a first down on that game up to the 25-yard line.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
This is where the playmaking ability almost can be a detriment to a running quarterback. They have such confidence in their ability to keep plays alive with their legs that sometimes they hold it just a little bit too long, thinking they can make the next big play. And good job by the defenders tracking him down and took him down for a loss.
And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Now this time they'll look to throw. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. Here's a 2nd and 6. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Off balance throw. It's complete. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. He'll get this out to his running back. He's going to have the first down. That one good for 9, and the drive continues.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that 3rd down conversion. Continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. He'll try to run this one in. And he will not get in from there. In fact, I think he was shoved backwards a little bit. Touchdown, Titans. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return is Rodgers. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Willis now to throw. To get this complete, it's Williams over the middle. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. And they'll run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. And he'll be close to a 1st down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Downs goes in motion. They'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. He's got his man. That's Downs. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down. Willis. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. This ball is intercepted. Tyson Campbell. And his guys are going to be set up with a short field as they look to draw closer and perhaps draw even in this one.
The Titans take over 1st and 10.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll let one go down the middle. That's going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Tennessee. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. They always say, Greg, that's a dangerous throw to make, but they execute it for the touchdown.
This is one of those plays, Mike, where it's like, no, yes, right? The ball comes out of his hand, and everybody on the sidelines holding their breath. That is the cardinal rule. Never throw the ball back across the middle of the field, but sometimes you get away with it. In this case, results in a touchdown.
We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. On the return is Rodgers. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Here's Willis. Right side and brought in by Williams. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Now Willis. That's McLaurin open on the left side. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 2. Williams in motion. Willis to throw. This is intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Merrick. And he won't be able to take it all the way in, but that is a great return, and they are set up 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
To the 5-yard line. Now, here's 2nd and goal. Now, faking the give. This is intercepted. And the Colts are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20. They send the tight end in motion. Willis now to throw. Quick throw here is complete. It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick first down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's going to tuck it and go.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Robinson. And he'll get this close to the first down. It's a pickup of 4, but it still leaves 3rd and short. Throwing is Willis. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. A couple of first downs has them out to the 45-yard line as it's 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll tuck it and take off.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
They'll look to throw. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. The crowd making their presence felt. This is 3rd down. To throw, here's Willis. He's going to try it here again. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle, and he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
This is 1st and 10. Throwing, Willis. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
An incompletion there isn't ideal by any means, Mike, but I think that's one of those passes where he made sure that ball was either going to end up in his guy's hands or out of bounds.
Putting the tight end in motion. Throwing, Willis. And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete. What about this crowd getting even louder before 3rd and 10? Back to throw. This is intercepted. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
There's not a position on the field, Mike, let alone any sport, where the mental side doesn't come in and impact how well you perform. And in this case, when you've thrown 4 interceptions in one game, I think we can all safely assume some of those mental issues have seeped into his game. And if he can't get settled down, he's playing right into the hands of this defense.
2 minutes to play in regulation. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll come up now for 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
He's got his tight end. That's a Conquo. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. And not much there. Down to about the 13. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. They'll stick to the ground. Trying to avoid tacklers there, but the ball is out. The Colts have got it.
Just a critical error here, Mike, at this stage in the game. You understand. They are desperate for a stop. They've got to get you off the field, and one of the easiest ways to do it, create a takeaway. You have to secure the ball. Of course, points are great, but none of it matters if you turn the ball over, and these are the kind of mistakes that decide ball games late.
And now the spike will come just under 40 ticks remaining. Crowd noise rises. Big play here. 3rd and 1. They'll run with Robinson. And this is going to be a Colts 1st down as he gets this one up past the 30.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the 1st down.
He'll take a deep shot for downs. And that is incomplete.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball is over 60 yards in the air, and I would be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And it's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in. These are the type of self-inflicted wounds that the coaching staff told us about all week, Mike, and it's been a real point of emphasis. Anyone possessing the ball, whether that's on offense, defense, or in this case, special teams, protect the ball at all costs, and I can promise you they're not going to be happy with this one.
Robinson. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Now, here's a timeout. They will indeed take it with 5 seconds left. Chance for a field goal to win this game. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. So now, out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to win the game. That one off the right, upright, and in. It's good. Wow. And that very likely will be a game winner. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Here we go. One final play. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. So this one, a win for the visiting Colts. They continue their winning ways in the month of September. They're off to a 3-0 start. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.